Good morning, friends. Hello. Hello. Yeah, happy birthday to me. Yes, it is my birthday. And I thought, of course, on my birthday, I want to do my favorite things, the things I love. And so that's why, of course, I'm streaming because I love to have a good chat with my friends and writing. So welcome to my stream. Hello. And Ian was here early. Good morning, which also means you got up very early. Ooh, it must be 7 a.m. at your place right now. So thank you for the happy birthday wishes. I resisted saying anything yesterday because I didn't want to kill you. Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, yesterday I streamed on a Sunday because Michael, CB Chen, had a writing event over the weekend, a 24-hour Writer Town Junction writing event, which was pretty cool. And so I streamed there as well yesterday. And I was a bit nervous because during a writing event, you have usually a lot of new people coming in, who don't know you yet. And it's always making me a bit more nervous. And my computer kind of made yeah, I had a lot of troubles yesterday. I had to restart my computer 3 times during yesterday's stream. So I'm thinking now of maybe using another device for streaming in the future, but I don't know yet what I could use. Maybe my phone, that's not good. I mean, I could use it as a camera, but then I wouldn't be able to write comments quickly to you guys. So I will think about it. We'll see how it goes today. If I vanish suddenly, you know the drill, because it's not the first time this is happening. Oh, and James isn't here today. He was there yesterday on a Sunday because he had to do a night shift, and he said that today he has a day off, fortunately for him. So just wanted to keep you updated, all of you guys. Daisy, hello. Oh, glad you're back. Yes, I'm also very happy to be back. It's her birthday. Herzlichen Glückwunsch. Thank you. Aramis, hello. I hope you had a great time yesterday. And I don't know how many streams you took part in yesterday, but I saw you making a lot of words. So I hope you really had a good weekend, a very productive weekend. Yeah, I'm really glad I'm back. I often say this that um, the streams for me, when I start streaming, is usually the time where I can really like, so I'm streaming now, I'm going live, I can take a breath and just do some work. And it's like quiet time for me. So, because usually I'm like with my head all over the place, running around doing stuff, and I have to do this and that. So, I'm always happy after 2 weeks, kind of, to start streaming again. So, I pulled a card. I thought, it's my birthday. Will be interesting what card we will get today. And I got the Eight of Swords in reverse. And actually, some more swords fell out of the all swords. So I was like, oh my God, it's my birthday. And I get the Eight of Swords. But I read up on this one. It was actually in reverse. And as you can see, there's this woman blindfolded and trapped. And there are a lot of swords around her. And it's actually about our limiting beliefs, things that keep us from doing maybe the writing stuff because we feel like we're not good enough. I don't know what kind of limiting beliefs you guys have, but often this, I'm not good enough, I won't be able to do this anyway, or there's so much things usually we have to that keep us from thriving, so to speak. And I think this card is telling me to let go of those limiting beliefs, and this year might be more time to work on that. I mean, I'm thinking that I'm already on that path because I know that I have a lot of limiting beliefs. And I think especially when you get older, maybe they even grow, because of life experiences you had, and they kind of influence you, of course, and you feel like, yeah, that one time just supported my limiting belief because, yeah, sometimes you have things happen to you which kind of tell you, okay, I'm not good for that. They're doing that. I don't know. I have trouble with coming up with examples, but I think the older we get, the more we limit ourselves because we feel like maybe even, yeah, I'm too old to do this and that, or I would maybe try it, but I don't know. So I think this card is telling us, no, get rid of those limiting beliefs and try to be open, stay open, and have some fun. So let's jump into our first sprint, but first let me thank you guys. Oh yeah, cake is good. I will also um to use the sorry my brain, the what's it called, the sweetie timer, I don't know, the cake timer, the muffin timer. I don't know, sorry my brain isn't functioning. I got up pretty early today. We had a little family breakfast, which was very nice. So maybe that's why I struggle now with coming up with my English words. So, but I prepared the marshmallow timer first because I thought Camp Nano and it's 20 minutes. Oh, you missed the stream from yesterday. I was too busy to check the spreadsheet. Yeah. I mean, you can replay it later if you want to, but there are so many streams. Ian, a good card for me too. See, working on those limiting beliefs right now. Yes, yes. I think I also thought about it while I was preparing tea, that especially when I mean, I'm 43 now, in the middle ages, like those problems some people get, but this is the time where you start to realize that you're not living forever. And a lot of people struggle with that. I think as more intuitive, creative types, we are kind of used to reflecting on everything all the time. So it doesn't hit us as hard as others, like when they suddenly see a 50 on their birthday card or something. But like I said, it's a good time to work on ourselves. I mean, probably it's always, but especially with birthdays, to reflect what do I actually want for my life, and if there's anything we need to change. And usually it starts with working on our limiting beliefs because they kind of keep us from going for it, and time is running out. So, okay, here we go. Let's jump into the first sprint. Let's have a marshmallow together. That's my birthday party. I want us to sit around a fire and have marshmallows. Enjoy. Okie dokie. That was our first sprint. How did everybody do? I first sorted my thoughts a bit and then jumped into the beach house again, and kind of line editing right now. So I'm going through the manuscript again. Yeah, trying to strengthen what I've thought about before. So, and then might be finished. I don't know if I will be happy with the results afterwards. So, yeah, the final touches, whew, it's kind of scary and exciting at the same time. So, I'm not thinking too much about it. Just doing the work. Ian, coffee achieved. Very, very good. Loretta joined us. Hello, my friend. And thank you for the happy birthday. Daisy shared with us a great role model, I would say. Where is it? Nadia Bernhard, probably. And because I said, we talked about getting older, and especially older women aren't as represented in media, for instance, and that's true. Daisy said that. So yeah, that's definitely a good point. Often, like, older women are like grandmas with gray hair and looking really old. Or I think there was this great interview with what's her name, with this great actress, and she said she only got roles as a witch or stuff like that for a time, because that's what Hollywood thinks older women are, like witches and crazy and grandmas. So I, for myself, have or try to always think of women I admire, who are older, elderly women, and not just from the outside. Like, I have pictures of women where I think they look really great and have gray hair, for instance, and are really beautiful. There are some great models out there, and but also like successful women, or just women that are happy and are older. You don't have to start getting depressed just because you're older than 30, for instance. So it's always good to remind ourselves of the truth that you can be happy at all stages of life and don't have to believe in what you see in the media, for instance, that you have to stay under 30 somehow. Look under 30, and I don't know what images we get presented all the time. So yeah, it's always good to have some role models to look up to, and that also give you this feeling, oh, I, like Daisy said, when I want to be as cool and sexy and smart as her when I turn 50, like something to aspire to. So I, for instance, I don't color my hair. I have some gray hairs already, and there was a time where I was kind of stressed out about it, because I thought, damn it, do I have to start coloring my hair now? And I would hate that, because this would be something you had to do regularly, and all these things I struggle with. So at some point, that's how I started with this Pinterest board. I looked up women with gray hair and tried to find beautiful women with gray hair. So, and I found them, of course. And this is always, for me, this was so good and such a relief to decide, okay, I don't think about this anymore. And I'm actually looking forward to having all gray hair, and then I will have probably dark rimmed glasses or something as well, and I will still look good for my taste. So just to kind of have something to look forward to and enjoy it, and not be like, oh God, stressing out about something changes your body goes through, everyone's body goes through. So it's just one example for me how I try to deal with getting older as a woman in our society that's kind of obsessed with youth. And Mm, sorry, it's what I'm thinking about on my birthday. Um, so where were we? Loretta joined. Oh, Dilar's also here. Hello, happy birthday. Thank you. I'm so glad to have found your streams. I've been writing consistently with you. Oh, it's so good to hear, and I look forward to seeing you every week. You're kind and encouraging, and I wish you an amazing year full of good books written and read. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, this makes me so happy. I almost have to cry. Don't be so kind to me. Loretta, I'm going to use the stream to clean and organize my writing desk. Yeah, that's good. It has gotten out of control, so I keep putting off writing. Yeah, well, desk is kind of okay, but I totally get you. I hate it when it's such a mess, and I also need to clean it regularly because it just feels so good afterwards when you have a clean desk, clean space, and it's kind of just like a new start. So you're way more motivated to write then. Aaron has got 182 words. Awesome. And Daisy, 290 words. Very, very good. Oh, yes. Daisy says, I absolutely love Jane Fonda, for instance. I mean, she has the money to get stuff done, but she's so fit and vibrant. My grandmothers didn't live to be that old. Yeah, I think the vibrancy, I often have the opinion, or not often, I have the opinion that it's not so much if you have here wrinkles or if you're thin, or it's from inside, the vibrancy, happiness, laughter. I think it has a lot more to do with how you feel yourself, like confidence. And yeah, just some people are so magnetic, and they are not like the typical beautiful, what people say is beautiful, but they are so magnetic with their vibrancy. I don't know what they kind of give. I don't know how to say it, but like whenever people laugh, it makes them a lot more beautiful suddenly, just the laughter and smile, stuff like that. And so I think it's way more important to be happy, or find ways to be happy. I mean, that's not always so easy, but that's what you kind of give off to other people, and that's what they truly see. They're not just seeing the outer shell. So yeah, find things that make you happy, and you will become beautiful automatically, I think. Daisy, I love the new trend of older women leaving their hair long. Oh, yeah, that's also something. That's would be a limiting belief, I think. That's true. A lot of women believe they have to have short hair when they get older, or cannot wear certain types of clothing and stuff like that. But if you feel it makes you happy to wear a short skirt, for instance, do it. Stuff like that. Yes. Who made the rule that you have to get a Karen haircut when you go gray, for instance? Yes. Like I said, or that you have to color it or something to, yeah. If you enjoy it and want to do this, of course, that's totally fine. But like I said, for me, it would be such a stress factor to have to color my hair, and then you would get when it grows out, and you would have to do this every 4 weeks. I don't know how often. This would stress me out so much. I know myself. I'm not a person that does this. And so that's why it was such a relief to tell myself, Anja, it's okay. You will still be beautiful with gray hair, and it doesn't matter for me. It's not that important for me. So it took such a weight off from my shoulders. And I think those are the processes we probably all will have to go through at some point with getting older. What is important to myself, and what do others expect of you? So what's more important is what you feel is important, I think. Attractive is attractive. Age isn't the determining factor in that. At least it never has been for me. Yeah, I think, yeah, for me too. Like I said, I'm looking at how I see other people and who I find attractive. And that, like I said, it's usually people that are very charismatic, and or intelligent and witty. And there are so many factors going into that who we find attractive. It's not just, is the face free of wrinkles. I don't think that's isn't as important. So maybe for others it is. I'm not saying that everyone will find you attractive when you have gray hair. Of course, there will be people like you would look so much better if you had colored hair. That's just one example. I know that there will be people probably saying, because it has this kind of, we have just this in our brain that gray hair is connected to age, and so that's why I say it's important that you are happy with yourself. And yeah, I don't know, it's a difficult topic. So let's jump into the next sprint. Oh my god, it's such a philosophical uh, stream again, but that's what I do, what I love to do. That's why yeah, yeah, it's my birthday, I can talk about what I want. Let's do a 25 minutes sprint. And so here we go. Enjoy. Get all the words. Have fun. Okie dokie. Sprint number 2 is behind us. How did everybody do? I continued working on my scene. I also thought about character names, like minor side characters that I wasn't happy with yet. And I always struggle with coming up with good names. That kind of also fit the personality, you know. And so, yeah. But it was fun. I'm getting a bit tired, honestly. That's why I thought thinking about names is something that is doesn't need as much focus. Oh, hello, Anne. Hello, happy Monday. You're up early on a Monday morning, but I'm very happy to see you here. Awesome. And Aaron is also happy. See? I hope you're doing great. Daisy got 153 words. Awesome. Very, very good. And Loretta says hi to Anne. I know you moved recently, didn't you? Yes. You showed your bookshelf. So I'm betting you had a very stressful time. I hope everything is, you're done with everything. Moving is, yeah, nothing I want to do. It's not my favorite. I mean, sometimes it's cool to have a new apartment or something that you can kind of create a new space for yourself, but it's also very stressful. I mean, we have been living here, I think, for 15 years now, 15 or 16 years in the same apartment. So you can see that I don't like to change places very often. And we would also probably have to pay a lot more rent if we moved. So in Germany, you usually, if you don't own a house or anything, you usually pay rent. It's very common. And yeah, and the rents have risen during the past 10, 15 years. So that's why we stay here. And we also love the neighbors and we have a garden. So yeah, sorry, I'm just talking about stuff that probably doesn't interest you. Awesome! Aramis, 249 words is going really well. I love to hear that. Yes. Use the flow. We have to start the next sprint soon. Ian trying to sort through my to-do list calendar, which is a mess after the school holidays simplification. Yeah, so you also had holidays. Yeah. Yeah, Easter holidays probably. So yeah. And it's the same as with the desk, you know, the writing desk that Loretta is cleaning. You also need to clean regularly your digital stuff, calendars and email inbox and stuff like that. It's really helpful to do this from time to time. With my emails, I'm so happy that I have this process of cleaning my inbox. That's very easy. So because I love to have an empty inbox, and so I'm really happy with that. But otherwise, like digital files and stuff, I tend to just put everything into my downloads folder, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But I also put an archive folder in there, and from time to time, I just move everything there so it looks empty again. Yeah, that's kind of also what I do with my inbox. It's not that difficult. I need simple things that help me clean stuff. And it's not really clean. It's still there, the stuff, but it's hidden in the folder. And thank you. Unfortunately, while the stress of moving is over now, there's been a death. Oh no! There's been a death, and oh no, my condolences. There's been a death in my immediate family. So we're dealing with that now, but it will okay. We'll be okay eventually. Oh yeah, then yeah, take your time for grieving, and yeah, and those things usually happen without. So yeah, you don't expect them to happen. So. Rent is crazy. Yeah. I have moved so much in my life. I'm over it. Oh, and you're living with family again. Oh, so yeah, I remember you were living with your partner and Brock, of course. Mm. Tell us more about your flat. It's very interesting. Yeah. Yeah. But regarding family, I also am very happy that my sister is just, we went there yesterday, so we can just walk there in 15 minutes. I think this is also very important to have people, family, if you like your family, that you have those people close. And like I said, our neighbors, we have very cool neighbors, and we love to sit in our garden. We have a fireplace there, so that's a big reason why we don't want to move. We are living in a quite small flat for 5 people. That's the biggest problem we will be facing soon, because we have 3 kids and isn't enough room, or there aren't enough rooms for them, you know. So far, my son doesn't have his own room. He has a corner in our living room, you know. Ah, so that's, yeah. But my eldest daughter, I told you about that before, is going to the US for a year or 10 months next year sometime in summer. So we plan on sending one kid at a time away, so that maybe we can kind of still stay in this flat. We don't know. Yeah, yeah. But we also have a small apartment in our building, in our apartment building. It's quite smaller. We used to live there, my husband and I. It's like a one-room apartment, and we think of also renting this, you know. So then my eldest daughter, for instance, or my both of my daughters could go there when they are a bit older. We will see what happens. We will find some solution in time. Daisy, I'm so glad we were able to buy our apartment during the pandemic. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that you have something and you don't have to think of rent anymore. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Anne, says Ian, and also sympathies from Daisy. It's such a, mm, especially when you have friends online, and then it's so difficult, you know, to digitally, yeah, if you want to hug, you want to hug, and we all have experienced losses, so it's weird because we all knew it would happen. Okay, so at least it wasn't a sudden. That's, I think, what I'm afraid most of is when people suddenly, and that's shocking. But when you know that it would happen eventually, but when eventually it turns into right now, yeah, still, yeah, it's hard to catch up. We always think things continue as they are. It's the same with my grandma, who's also, it just takes so long. She's very old. She's like 88 now, and she is in a home for elderly people, and it's just she's just deteriorating, you know, her body and her mind as well. And I think it's very hard for my mom, especially, to watch that. And yeah, yeah, it's hard. Anyway, don't let me bring down the mood. No, I think it's important to talk about those things. We cannot, how do you say, pretend no one's ever dying. No one's, yeah. I would love to see your garden sometime if you'd feel comfortable sharing a pic on Instagram. Oh yeah, I can share a pic. It's, yeah. I have to admit, our neighbors take good care of the garden. So our family, we don't really. I planted some plants sometime, but yeah, so we don't really take care of the garden. The others do, and it's beautiful. It's nice. Yeah, 10 months. It's really cool. Oh, hello, child too. It's your time to go away. Yeah. Yeah, we will see. I don't know. It was just a thought if the kids want to do this anyway. So we would never be able to get a loan now that the criteria. Oh, see, yeah. So it's good that you have your apartment. Aramis also says very sorry. And yeah, when my uncle died in 2020, it was literally from one second to the next. Yeah, it's so weird to think he's just gone. Yeah, we also had those cases in our family, people who just really dropped dead, and that's so it wasn't someone I was close to, but for my husband's family. But this can be such a shock, and you really struggle with understanding what just happened, that this person suddenly is gone. But my grandma has been battling cancer for the second time now for like 5 years. Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, like for instance, my grandpa, I also said he didn't want to stay at this elderly home, and he died pretty soon after he got there, and we all think he just didn't want to stay there. So we're kind of, it's good for him that he was gone, and also with people who are really sick for a long time, sometimes it's also a relief for them that they have rest now, but still it's so different when they are just gone. Yeah. What plants did you plant? I don't know what they are called. I looked up on Amazon. No, I looked on Google what plants, because they are under a tree, like those on the ground plants that I think they are quite common. I'm not very good with plants. So yeah, we planted those, and they're very beautiful and have like beautiful violet flowers, blossoms. So yeah, but I don't have to take care of them. That's a good thing. They just grow. Daisy, for what it's worth, she's not suffering anymore. See, that's what gives me solace about my dad's passing, in 2021. He was in so much pain. I'm sort of glad it's over now. Yeah. It's those, you have those two things. For one, you of course miss the person, and you have the memories, and it's just a part of you is gone. And then you also will think, yeah, ah, mm, I'm sorry to hear he's gone, but I agree with you. It's better they don't suffer anymore. Yeah, I heard somewhere that it's like really our body misses a part, and that's why it's so painful. It's really painful. Yeah. I love easy plants. We have a bunch of flowers that come back every year. Yeah, that's good. And it's so nice when they start peeking through again. Yes. That's so cool about spring, isn't it? The garden awakes again. And yeah, that's the cycle of life. That's just really with um, birth, death, and the same we have with nature. Yeah. Okay. But now let's jump into the long sprint. Aaron is probably already waiting to continue writing. So here we go. Let's just use the 40-minute timer. Enjoy. Okie dokie. That was our long sprint, and what a nice surprise. Thomas is here. Hello. Oh, that's such a nice surprise that you're here. And you woke up. Oh my God. Happy birthday, Anja. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that's really so cool that you wrote a comment here. On your day off, you have to sleep. Oh, that makes me so happy. That's so cool. Well, thank you so much. But now go back to sleep. What time is it at your place now? It's 3 a.m. or 4 a.m.? Oh, it makes me so happy. And good morning from Loretta. Hi, Thomas. Oh, it's so good that I streamed today. 3 a.m. Way too early to wake up. Yeah, your body probably just struggles with night shift and night shift mode, and but maybe it was me streaming, the energies flying all the way over the Atlantic that you woke up. And yeah, I wanted to ask, how's everyone doing? Aramis got 530 words. Yay! Awesome. So the long sprints are really, really good. Oh, at least 6 hours of sleep. That's good, I think. 6 hours is okay-ish. Could be longer, but yeah. You're like one of those monks, who get up to meditate early before the sunrise. So you should maybe turn on some meditation next. 700 words for you, 701 words, Daisy. Awesome. 6 hours is a luxury. Good for you. Says the insomniac. Yeah. For people struggling with sleeping, 6 hours is good. For me, it's not enough. But it's so cool to have you guys all here. It's like my private party in this corner of the internet. Oh, so really, it makes me really happy that Thomas is here now because he said he has a day off. Marta, I stopped cleaning and read 2 chapters of my book. Awesome. Ian's still working on the to-do list calendar. Yeah, I might have finished the scene, line editing the scene. So yeah, that's also good to finish something. Thomas will nap in the afternoon to reset back to night schedule. Yeah, that's actually quite good. Yeah. So you had a little bit of sleep and then you can start fresh into the night shift. And how is your schedule in general? I mean, you had to work on a Sunday. Is it getting back to more regular now? Like just working from Tuesday to Friday and then you have a weekend off. So I hope, because I think it's very important that you have at least your regular breaks during, on the weekends, for instance. So I will look for the cupcake timer. Finally, I struggled with coming up with the word cupcake at the start of our stream. So yeah, but finally during this sprint, I was like, it's called a cupcake. So yeah, so I want to use the cupcake timer as the for our last sprint. I know we've used this timer so often already, but I mean, celebrating is you need some kind of cake. Cupcake is good. And it looks really tasty. But where is it? I need to find the right playlist. Or maybe I just go to videos. Here it is. Yay. Okay. Let's do 20 minutes because I'm getting hungry and I need my breakfast. So after I end the stream, I will get nice. I mean, we had breakfast with the kids. I said this before, but I didn't really eat anything because I wasn't hungry. Yes, I now go back to work until Friday morning. I thought you said I now go back to sleep. I now go back to work until Friday morning, then a weekend off. That's good. That's very good. after that, I'll be working 6-day weeks. That's not so good. Thursday night into Friday morning will be my only day off. Just one day off. That's, oh my God. I don't know. It's not good. Do they just need someone else to, do they need another coworker to hire someone so that you can go back to? Maybe we should kind of advertise um, a job, the perfect job for writers, so that you can, have more days off, and someone else is also on night shifts then and writing. This would be good. I think it's a perfect job for a writer. Mm, yeah. Oh, the other guy got fired even. Ooh. Then the guy must have been done something really bad. I mean, because I think they are happy for every person that does night shifts. Oh my God. I mean, I think they should double your payment. I don't know how much you get, but what you're doing is like all those night shifts. So you deserve a special cupcake. So let's jump into our last sprint. And if anyone wants to do some more night shifts, they are looking for someone to hire. Here we go. Enjoy. Loretta, I'm looking at you. Okie dokie. That's the end of my birthday stream. Thank you guys all so much for spending time with me on my birthday for this little mini party online. And I really enjoyed our time together. And yeah, it was such a nice surprise to have Thomas here. And I think I will now go to the bakery and get myself something sweet because you all made me hungry. Yeah, and I will be back tomorrow and we can chat and write again if you want to, do that with me. Thanks again for all the happy birthday wishes, and I hope you all have a great rest of the day. You all make me so happy. Ciao, ciao, my friends. Bye bye.